Hi guys, it's Drew here at Card on My Eye, and I am finally back with a new video. This is going to be a card making video, and it's kind of bad because I have not crafted in such a long time that my liquid glues are dried out. Like, I have no liquid glue left, so I don't really even have any adhesive. So we are going to have to use some alternate adhesives, such as some score tape and some Scotch adhesive dots. But, yeah, so I am just gonna have to use a couple of other items I normally don't use. So just bear with me, but it's gonna be an awesome card video, so it's all good. So I'm gonna start off my card with just a piece of 12" by 4" cardstock, or a 12" by 4" piece of cardstock, and I'm going to fold it in half to make a 4" by 6" card. So this is basically a standard photo size, a 4" by 6" card. So, I was just giving you a reference. Like, this is like the size of a card. And I'm just going to grab my bone folder and fold that over. Okay. So we have this, and this is some of the craft cardstock from Basil. And I actually have a really neat background stamp from the 9 to 5 collection from October Afternoon, and it's this houndstooth pattern. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but that's what the houndstooth pattern looks like. It's just a really awesome pixelated houndstooth, and it will fit the whole, actually it won't fit the whole background of my card, so maybe I'll have to cut my card down a bit, but that is perfectly fine. I'm going to cut it down to 5.5 actually, because then it will fit in an A2 envelope. So I'm using some Sahara Sand ink from Stampin' Up, and I'm just going to completely ink up my stamp, and it really does not take a whole ton of ink. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna have this, and as you can see, it did cut off that small little section with my paper trimmer, and now I'm gonna have this. So that is the base of our card. Put my ink away. This is what the base of our card looks like, and I actually have a couple pieces of patterned paper from the Studio Calico Take Note collection. I have the small piece, which is about 4 3/4 by 2.5. And this one, which is 4 3/4 by about 1. But I'm going to do a little bit of punching to this one here. So I'm just going to use my Fiskars Scallop Sentiment Punch. There we go. Oh, I missed one. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, I have this small little scallop border, and this is a really fun paper. It has some grid lines on it, which I really quite like. A little bit thicker than the normal glue dot, so I don't even have to use a dimensional foam adhesive if I don't want to. Okay, so I basically just wanted that small little grid line to be at the bottom there, and then this is going to be going onto the top of our card, sort of over in this area right over on the side. And I know it looks somewhat busy right now, but I think it will look gorge once we're all done. So I'm also I wanted to incorporate one of these Dear Lizzie, and these are the Pinwheel elements. So I sort of wanted to include one on this card, but I wasn't sure if any of them would fit with the theme. And I actually kind of like this pink and green one. So I'm just going to add it right over here. Super adorable. I love the little pinwheel accent. And that will go right on the card like that. But it definitely does need a bit of dimension. So I'm going to pull up some of these Scotch pop-up foam squares. And these are a new foam square I'm trying out. I quite like them so far. Okay, I have this super thin strip here of just some craft cardstock. It's the same exact cardstock that I use as the card base itself. And I'm going to be putting the sentiment on here. And the sentiment I'm going to be using is from the Studio Calico stamp set. And it's from Studio Calico and Hero Arts. And I'm going to be using this small little thank you stamp right there. So I'm going to stamp that in just some probably Rich Cocoa Memento ink. Banner the ends of the sentiment. So as you can see, the sentiment didn't completely fit on there, but it fit good enough to know that it does say thank you. So I'm just going to cut off this tail here, or close to the end. That way I'm able to slip it sort of underneath my background here. And I want it right about there is good. So I'm going to adhere this straight down just using some sticky strip. Okay, and just to add a little bit of a finishing touch to the card, I'm going to finish it off with just a little bit of faux stitching or some just plain white gel pen just here and there on the card. Okay, so I decided a small little bit of white gel pen right around the thank you sentiment. That way it pops out just a bit. And the last little element I'm going to add is just a rounded corner. And I'm going to just round, I'm thinking this bottom corner here. And I think that that is all I want to do for this card. Maybe I'll round this one as well. Yeah, I'm going to do this one as well. So that is the card for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a super simple card, but I think it's a really, really cute one, and I totally love the colors on the card. So, hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe above. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.